Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Thursday, November 20th, 2025. Ethereum researchers propose EIP-8079 for enabling native rollups, Coinbase launches ETH-backed loans, and Rhea releases its based rollup tokenomics. All this and more starts right after this message. This episode is sponsored by Archive, an Ethereum-aligned data layer for Web3. Archive merges the guarantees of blockchain with the performance and flexibility of traditional databases. Find out more at archive.network/daily. Ethereum researchers Luca Dono and Justin Drake published EIP-8079, a proposal to expose Ethereum's straight transition function to the execution layer through a new execute precompile. The proposal aims to enable native rollups that inherit Ethereum's correctness without needing separate proof systems. Native rollups rely on Ethereum Layer 1 to re-execute and verify their blocks. The proposed change simplifies rollup design, reduces attack surfaces, and keeps rollups tightly aligned with Ethereum's rules and governance. Ethereum researcher Ladislaus.eth notes that future upgrades like a Layer 1 ZK EVM could further optimize native rollups. Coinbase launched ETH-backed USDC loans on its centralized exchange, leveraging an integration with the Morpho lending protocol on Base. The setup, dubbed a DeFi mullet, allows users to borrow USDC against their ETH holdings via Coinbase. Behind the scenes, ETH is supplied as collateral to the Morpho lending protocol. Loans can be managed directly through the Coinbase mobile app. Loans are available with borrowing limits of up to $1 million and a maximum loan-to-value ratio of 75%. Loans exceeding the LTV threshold will be automatically liquidated. The lending feature is available to U.S. users, excluding New York residents. And lastly, Rhea, a trading-focused ZK-based rollup, released the tokenomics for Rhea, its native token used for security, governance, and trading incentives. Rhea's execution node operators must stake Rhea tokens as economic collateral to help secure the network, with slashing penalties applied for misbehavior. Akin to Linea, the protocol will also use fees for a buyback program targeting 80% Rhea and 20% Ether buybacks. Rhea can also be staked into S-Rhea for governance rights. As a based rollup, Rhea relies on Ethereum's validator set for sequencing, with validators restaking Ether to delegate sequencing rights and share Rhea rewards. The protocol also maintains an insurance fund that holds reserve aimed at protecting against insolvency. In other news, the Ethereum Foundation's privacy and security team opens a survey on the current state of privacy on Ethereum. Aztec announces that NOR 1.0 will launch in Q2 2026, and Zisk releases version 0.14.0 of its ZKVM. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethddaily.io.